Hey guys, so today I'm going to address some of the questions that I actually get a lot in this channel. Um, there are a lot of people that are trying to get on SARMS, but I don't think they do understand how messed up it can be and how it can really mess up your system. The way it works for some people is not the same way it's going to work for you. Now, when it comes to SERMs, you're looking at a lot of side effects. Off the top of my head, we're looking at testosterone shutdown, mood swings, joint pain, headaches, acne, water retention, gyno, hair loss, minor vision loss. Now, that's off the top of my head. Now, depending on the kind of SERMs that you're using, for example, let's say S23, which is the one I've been reviewing a lot lately, you're looking at least testosterone shutdown. That often like testosterone shutdown, joint pain, and probably headache. That is going to happen no matter what. Even if you're using 10 milligrams, you will still get a form of testosterone shutdown. It might just suppress. It might not be a complete shutdown, but you will still have your testosterone being messed around with. So, a lot of people don't consider what they recommend, what dosage they should be using and things like that. Like most SARMs will tell you to use at least 20 milligrams, but that's based on the average individual. Now, if you're a really, really skinny person, I wouldn't consider you an average individual. You might not need to start up with 20, you might need to start with 10. Now, when I originally started, I started with LGD 4033 and I actually started with 10 and that gave me the results that I needed. So, like I said, I'm not a doctor and all that, but like you guys still need to be careful. You still need to be smart about what you're doing. You don't, like, not everybody necessarily needs to be on terms to get the kind of gains that you're going for, if you work for it, you get it. But like there's some people that they do work. For example, if you have a really high metabolism and you're just not able to put on the amount of kind of gain weights that you need to achieve the kind of weight gains that you want, then maybe SARMs will work for you. That was my case. Now there are some people that they don't really have a lot of problems. They're just not patient enough to want to they're just not patient enough. Now, in that kind of case, you're looking at a lot of problems. Keep in mind, you're taking it orally. In other words, you're messing up. In the long term, you're going to mess up your kidney or your liver. Sorry. Now, are steroids safe? I wouldn't say they are or they're not. Steroids haven't been around for too long for us to have a lot of research. There were research like you need to have like at least 10, 20, maybe even 30 years of research for you to actually have a definite answer on how steroids are safe. One thing that everybody can agree on, it works, but are they safe? I am not going to tell you that they're safe. I can't tell you that they're safe because, like I said, the way it will work for me is different from the way it will work for you. Now, keep in mind, I was taking SARMs before. I am actually officially off it as of 1 week ago. Would I be getting back on it? I don't think so. I have gotten what I want out of it. Would I jump into gear? I might run one. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. That's now those are questions that I get a lot to do. Am I gonna jump on it? I don't know yet, man. I'm thinking about it. I'm considering my options, but before I do anything, I'm going to fully recover from the S23 because I still need to take something to make sure my testosterone level is back to the level it was. Now, keep in mind that all this side effect that I mentioned, they can be, you can probably avoid some of them if you run a good base. Like for example, S23, if you run a really nice test base like 400, you'll probably be fine. You will still get the suppression, but not as much as you would get if you are not taking it. Now, usually I recommend Blue Ox for PCT and arimi-rx, ARIMX. Which are all available on answerathlete.com. Now, there's been a lot of drama with the Answer Athlete lately, so I don't know. Like a lot of people come around asking, I don't know. I don't have a personal relationship with those guys, so I can't answer all those questions. If you have a question that has to do with them, you guys just reach out to them, you know, send them a message. But like, I'm not part of their team. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. So I can't really give you an answer that, hey, here's what's going on, here's what's not going on. I can't answer questions I don't have answers to. Now, one last thing people need to keep in mind is this: steroids and SARMs are two different things. They, you know, they kind of, one thing they have in common is they replace your testosterone level. They replace your natural testosterone. But one more thing you need to keep in mind is with SARMs, it's not the same thing as steroids. You still have to work for it. Like with steroids, yes, you still have to work for it, but you don't have to work as much. With SARMs, you still have to really lift. You still have to really work. You still have to you have to probably do double the work that you're doing if you're on steroids. So you need to keep that in mind. It's not, if you're not patient enough and you're looking for something that will just work for you like that, SARMs is not for you. Now, if you're thinking about getting SARMs, make sure that you know you're getting it from a company that you actually know and trust. If you don't trust the place, you can't get it. Now, ever since it became it's no longer legal, I probably would not be doing it anymore because I can't trust any other company apart from the one I originally trusted, which is Enhanced Athlete. Now, if you're not in the America, you know, part of the world, you know, you're in Europe and things like that, you probably can still get it from them there. But over here, I would say for now I'm done, except if the rules change. For now, I'm kind of done. So I will be giving you an update if I end up going on gear. But if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. I am thinking about it. It is something to consider. I know that if you run one cycle, your first cycle is always the best. And if I run one cycle, I probably would feel great and it would probably be enough for me. But at the same time, with some SARMs, you can still keep the gains that you put on during the cycle. Whereas with roids, I've never actually heard someone that said they kept everything that they usually probably keep like 10 or 20% max. Whereas with SARMs, you could probably keep up to 40% if you keep going as hard as you were going before. So, you know, that's all I wanted to let you guys know. If you have any other questions, put it in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Now, I'm going to keep giving you guys updates as I go, but as of right now, I'm not on SARMs. So the best thing I would do is probably give you updates based on people that I know, that I have that are on it. Now, I cannot bring those people here because I don't want to implicate them in anything, but I can still get information from people that I know that will be on it and still let you guys know. But if you guys have any questions, let me know and I'll be able to help you out. Later, guys. See you in the next video. Peace.